All right? Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honors to our apostle, elders, great millstone. Who teach very well. We want this truth from and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our true faith and sincerity. To all y'all, we want to say shalom. Shalom. And today, man, just basically getting on the wickedness of this place. Because we're coming into the town and everybody is speaking up against this world, man. Bible Bashar hold that in 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. Because when Esau being revealed in this time, it's going to be a lot of adversity. You know, this morning, the WWE, they played in Perth, Australia, and they opened up the show with singing the Star Spangled Banner. Now, with the Star Spangled Banner, people, you would expect them to, you know, come out clapping and giving them a moment of silence. No, when this girl started singing, the first thing they did was booing, man. And all that was a representation that they're tired of this place, man. They tired of wickedness running the planet Earth, man. You know? But you got to get that in Revelations.
In the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and 18, it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Yeah, it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. So a part of the Lord coming with this wrath is the nations getting pissed off, man. And ultimately, a lot of these people speaking up against this current beast system. Because that's all it is, man. This digital system, this digital life that this guy trying to push forth, it ain't nothing but the beast system that he's trying to push. And it's going to be a lot of pushback. That's why you can see over there. Identification of Israel. Guess what? Why is a big uproar against it? Because they know that's against God. Just plain and simple as that. They know it's unnatural for you to get C-hipped up, man. And everybody knows that's what that's leading to. So read that again, Dr. Bashan.
Done. Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Yeah, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, man. So guess what? The nations being mad is a key sign to show that Yahweh is coming to return to destroy this place. You got it?
It says, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants and prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should have destroyed them which destroyed the earth.
Yeah, it says, and the Lord is going to give a reward unto the ones, to the saints and to the prophets, which ultimately that reward is going to be salvation, but he's also going to give the reward unto the evil people. And that reward is going to be what? Destruction, because you destroyed the earth. Now you can say, yes, through the concrete and the hours of sea trash and the chemtrails, all you can say that, but even these people mind. That's what this guy defiled first, man. That's why it's so acceptable to be wicked here in this modern day society, because Esau destroyed your mind. A man dressing up like a woman is a normal thing in 2025, but that's against the laws of Yahweh Shai, man. This is what happens when the wicked are in rulership, man. You know, Baba Shai, anybody got something? If you got something, give me that 2 Thessalonians, Baba Shai.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8, and it says, then shall that wicked be revealed.
Matter of fact, start at verse 3.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. And it says, let no man deceive you by any means.
Yeah, it says, let no man deceive you by any means. Because that's how this guy ended up getting control of his rulership, man. With deceit and the sword. This nigga lie to you. How do you think he got control of the natives when they came over here? It ain't like he came over here diplomatically. No, he deceived these different people, man. You got it?
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Yes, and us falling away, we fell away from our heritage, but we also fell away from who our enemy was, man. So you worshiping this guy, you shucking and jiving for your enemies now, man. Not knowing that this nigga hates you even more. You got it?
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah, it says, in that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Baba Kushah, can you look at that word perdition for me, man? Because once you go into this word, it actually establishes the characteristics of the devil. And Baba Kushah brother can hold St. John 10 and 10 real quick. You know, because all those things add up together to show you that this nigga don't supposed to be in power, man. If you ask the beast of the field, if you can shrink down into a bacteria, if you can talk to a damn fly, they'll tell you that the so-called white man is the devil. You know? Y'all brothers you got this word perdition for me?
Yep, God, going into that word perdition, Strong's G 684, and it goes into It says, from a presumed derivative of ruin or loss, your physical, spiritual, or eternal, damnable,
condemned, man. You got it.
nation.
A damnable what? A damnable nation. Telling you that Esau is the people who the Lord have a beef with forever. Continuing on.
Destruction, die, perdition, perish, pernicious ways, waste.
Yeah, now get that word perdition in regular Google. And Baba Kashab, brother, got that St. John 10?
I got that.
Yeah.
All right, this is John 10 and 10. It says, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Yeah, it says the thief coming not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. So this is what this guy comes. He coming to push forth a wicked way of life again through your mind. But ultimately, what comes out your mind is going to produce physically, man. You know, this place was once a golden city, but through its philosophies, you know, they were speaking like it's a golden city, the home of the free, the land of the brave. But throughout its actions, it became what? A cesspool, man. Because once you look at America before Esau even touched this place down, man, this place was beautiful, man. This place was paradise, and Esau knew it. But guess what he came and did? He messed it up. That's why I said destroy him that destroyed the earth, man. You know?
Yeah, some more to it. Finishing it off, it says, I have come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
And through the spirit and power of Ahchya Yashiyah, the Lord is coming through his prophets, man. And we coming for us to push forth like. That's why we speaking against this system, man. This is life that we speaking into you, because if you hearken into the system words, it's really hearkening into death, man. You know? But Baba Kashab, that was it on it?
Yeah, that was it on it.
Go back into the word perdition and get it in the Google.
Now, simple Google definition of the word perdition, it says a state of eternal punishment and damnation into which a sinful and unpenitent person passes after death.
Yeah, so it's basically a person that's wicked, man. That's what it's going into. But again, the sons of perdition, it also goes into being destroyed, man.
Right.
You know? You got it.
Got some to back you up. God, it says Revelation 17 and verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is of the eighth.
Yeah, it says the beast that was and he is not, he is of the eighth. Now, what you go into this is really talking about the rulerships of the Edomites, man. Baba Kashab, double up one more verse. Baba Kashab, just, get explanation on it.
Verse 10, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come.
Now, brothers, help me out now. Now, when you go into those 7 kings represents the rulership of Esau. And the part of those 7 kings is Britain, France, Spain, Germany Major, Germany Minor, Greeks, and then we got Rome. Now, why I mentioned the Roman Empire last, because the Roman Empire played a beautiful part into what's going on today. Continuing on, huh?
God. It says, and when he cometh, we must continue a short space.
Yeah, he must continue a short space, a short time. You got it?
It says, and the beast that was and is not.
Yeah, the beast that was and is not. Because once upon a time, the Roman Empire was the top dog upon the world, but they fell for a period of time, man. That's why it says he was and which is not. You got it?
Even he is the eighth.
Even he is the eighth. You got it?
And it's of the 7th.
It is of the 7th. Now, when you go into Britain, now you go into the Roman Empire, that's one of the major parts of Esau society. But even Britain, it carries over that same type of Edomite empire. And one thing you can point at that is the eagle, the mascot of the Edomites, man. But again, once you go into that Britain empire, ultimately they built up America to this day. You got it?
It says, go up into perdition.
And go up into perdition, man. And you go into the word perdition, we just went into basically a damnable punishment, man. And that damnable punishment is going to be you getting hit with the missiles, right? You know? You got it?
It says, and he too, in the NLT, is headed for destruction.
It says, and he too is headed for destruction, man. So just like the Roman Empire fell, the Greeks, Germany Major, Germany Minor, the Babylonians, guess what? All these people is going to fall too. This modern day society, man. You know? You got it?
All right, this is Job chapter 27, verse 13.
That's it.
This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors which they shall receive of the Almighty.
If I may, basically, this is the judgment that the wicked is going to get. And this judgment is well deserved, man. It ain't like Esau having built up a rap sheet to get put to death in these latter days, man. To get put down in these latter days, you know? Yeah. Because nobody have really been checking for the things that he have been doing. You know, you're going to Vietnam, you know, you're going to Desert Storm. Just really recently, people have been calling out Esau out for his BS, man. But guess what? Yashiyah called him out from the beginning. You know, the Lord been condemning this devil, man. It's just these niggas out here is stupid, man. And they ain't got their ears open. They so obsessed with this Babylonian system, they can't see you getting destroyed, man. You know? You got it, though. All
right, continuing, it says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the soul.
Yes, if your children be multiplied, you know, you get a healthy society, it's really for the sword, man. Really for destruction and death, because that's what you deserve. Because guess what? If Esau, let's say if Esau do have a good birth rate, everybody die quicker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the epitome of death, man. Okay. You got it, bro.
It says, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Yeah, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Ultimately, they're not satisfied with the thing that the Lord blessed them with. 14th chapter. Because he's a covenantless man. The Lord gave this guy the whole world, but this nigga won't want it. You got a villa, you got all the resources upon the planet Earth, now you still want to see your people? Nobody ain't going to accept that shit, man. People are going to buck up against it because they know that you coming with a adverse derivative, you know?
Yeah, it's a little bit more. I'm going to read it in the NLT for you. You got it. Verse 15. Those who survive will die of a plague, and not even their widows will mourn them. And that's what's going to happen in the coming days. Of course, that's going to be in the kingdom of heaven as well. Esau women is not going to mourn, but they're not going to mourn Esau on this side, because when Esau men get shipped over there to the Middle East to battle against the Lord, they men are going to be getting mowed down, and they women over here not going to mourn them. Right? All right. Yeah, that'll be
good. This guy being covenants, you got it?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, and verse 3 in the GNT version. It isn't right for someone who is selfish to be rich.
Yeah, it is not right for someone to be selfish to be rich, man. And this selfish person is really Esau evil, because he don't even look out for his own nation. It's Joe Sixpacks out here that's suffering, man. You got it?
It says, what use is money to a stingy person? If you deny yourself in order to accumulate wealth, you are only accumulating it for someone else.
Yeah, so you stashing up riches, for lack of better words, you got all the gold in the Vatican City and all those things. You think you saving up for yourself, but really you saving it up for the elect, man. You got our things in your possession, and that's a beautiful thing to show you the duality of the scriptures. That's the same thing that happened in the ancient Babylonian Empire, man. You got it, bro.
It says others will use your riches to live in luxury.
Yeah, others will use your riches to live in luxury. Because guess what? When the Lord take you out of power and we get in that seat of rulership, we're going to show you how to do it, man. The whole planet Earth is going to be in a way more luxurious state because the righteous are in the rulership, man. And these are the times that we're waiting for, man. You got it?
How can you be generous with others if you are stingy with yourself?
Yeah, how you going to look out for everybody else when you stingy with yourself, man? Bible, what that is, he that is evil to himself, and to whom he be good, man. You got that? Yeah, get that.
Yeah. Book of Sirach 14, and I'll start at verse 4. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gather for others. That shall spend his goods righteously.
Yeah, that shall spend his good what? Righteously? Righteously, man. You know? So we're going to spend it in the right way. You got it?
He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Yes, to he that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? Now get that right here in the fifth verse.
God, yep, and GNT again, Sirach 14. How can you be generous with others if you are stingy with yourself?
Yeah, if you are stingy with yourself, man. So that's why when we get in rulership, we ultimately going to benefit the whole world. Not only even the 2/3, bro. Even though we getting on you on this side in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna break you off righteously, man. It ain't like we're gonna have you in a trailer park. We ain't gonna have you on a renovation, man. You're gonna be doing good here, man. Even these other nations are gonna see the benefit of us being in power, man. You got it?
Yep. Again, how can you be generous with others if you are stingy with yourself? If you're not willing to enjoy your own wealth?
Yep.
No one is worse off than someone who is stingy with himself.
Yeah, no one is worse off than someone that is stingy with himself. You got it?
It is a sin that brings its own punishment.
Yeah, it is a sin that brings its own punishment. So you being greedy, man. You being covetous, man. You want everything that, you want to eat something off somebody else's plate, which something that you really didn't earn. And that's what Esau trying to do vicariously, not trying to cut off the nation of Israel, man. Because he knows that we are the righteous people, and ultimately what he yearns is to get our blessing, man. But you've been sold that, man. And guess what? The Lord being a fair and just power, he still gave you rulership for a period of time, but you ain't even satisfied with that. The Lord gave Esau. Esau is the only nation that fulfilled Job 9:24. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. This nigga got global rulership, man. You go back into the Greeks, the Babylonians, they never ruled over here in the West, man. They never had a global currency ruling the whole planet Earth. And Esau had all this, and look what he did with it. Push us north there, man. You got a lot.
Just back you up. Isaiah 26:10. It says, let favor be showed unto the wicked.
That's it.
Yet he will not learn righteousness.
And the Lord showed you favor by giving you rulership, man. The Lord, and he ain't like he just gave you one time. The Lord gave this nigga an extended period to push forth these wickedness. And the reason why the Lord did that was really to build up his tab, man. Just so he can destroy your ass, man. The Lord gave you all the resources of righteousness. When you go into Lazarus, the rich man, Esau was asking the question. The Lord said, man, you got Moses and the prophets. You got the resources to push forth a righteous vibration, but you choose wickedness, man. You got a lot.
Done. It says, in the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly.
Yeah, in the land of uprightness, and I ain't gonna speak on it much, but look what they doing over there in the Middle East, man. He's dealing unrighteousness, man. What happened to the Balfour Declaration? You're really breaking it. That's something that you came up with, but it just shows you how the devil deals, man. And it just shows you we are living modern day in this devil's rulership. And it's not going to get any better, man. It's only going to get worse as we get closer to the end. You got it, bro.
It says, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh.
And you're not going to behold the majesty of the Lord. You're not going to be able to see the true blessings that the Lord have for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Those many mansions going out there in the space, even the things that's explored upon the planet Earth, man. The Lord is going to reveal a lot of things to us, and that's why you can see Esau is that envious man, That was it on that. I got
one for you if I may. This is Job chapter. This Job chapter 20 and verse 4 NLT.
Yeah.
It says, "Don't you realize that from the beginning of time, ever since people was first placed on the earth, the triumph of the wicked has been short-lived?"
Yeah, the triumph of the wicked have always been short-lived, man. And the reason why, because righteousness is immortal, man. If you be righteous, guess what? You're going to live forever. If you really kept the laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll be eternal. But the reason why the wicked rulership be cut down because it's wicked. You got a lot.
It says, and the joy of the godless has been only temporary. Though the pride of the godless reaches to the heavens and their heads touch the clouds, yet they will vanish forever. So if I may, this guy has a time limit. The triumph of the wicked is short. Though he had these riches, he seemed as one to be so glorious, because everybody want to be like the so-called white man. All right, he's the one who's praised in the earth. Well, guess what? He has a time limit, man. Like the brother mentioned, this guy was only raised up to show forth the power of the Lord, man. You got to consider the Lord is a Jake now. He likes to show off, and so that's why he's got the wicked up on a pedestal just to show off his power, man. But if I may continue, it says, yet they will vanish forever, thrown away like their own dung. Those who knew them will ask, where are they? And this is going to be a question in the kingdom. Hey, this prophecy right here, man.
Is it?
It's going, hey, where are they? Who was these guys that was once. You know what I mean? They took over the earth. This wicked.
Yeah.
I never heard such a thing. A wicked guy. Who, you know what I mean? Who is this guy, man?
And through the spirit too, we're gonna have pictures and artifacts of Esau.
Oh yeah, that's it.
This nigga ruled. He ruled over you.
God, that's the spirit, man. But if I may continue, it says, those who knew them will ask, where are they? They will fade like a dream and not be found. They will vanish like a vision in the night. You brothers ever have a dream that you woke up and forgot about it? That's going to be like it unto Esau, man. You know, this guy is going to vanish, man. You know, and the only ones who's going to remember him is the elect, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like an experience in Babylon.
That's
Come on
it,
in.
bro.
Let me get some real quick. And I'm going to bag it up. This for you right here. This is the book, just going back into that short time. This is the book of Job 17. And I'm going to jump down to verse 11. It says, my days are packed. It's like verse, so like, you got it. My bad. I missed it. Matter of fact, yeah, you got it. I got some food.
You got it, huh?
This morning.
Nah, it's playing on this. You got it, bro.
God, trying to back up on that wicked. Verse 8 is 4. I'll start at verse 37. It said the wine is wicked. The king is wicked.
Woo!
Women are wicked.
Man.
All the children of men are wicked. And such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they should perish.
See?
As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore.
That's it. And yeah, everybody is wicked, man. Like that's saying, here it is, you know, the people are, as the king is, so is likened unto the people, man. Everybody here is wicked, but guess what? The truth is strong, man. Right. You see, and you're going to see it by the way of what? Prophecy, man. Ezekiel 33:33. Then they shall know that a prophet was among them, man. Because see, here it is, this place is going to fade away, man. Everything has a time limit, all right? But as for righteousness, it shall endure forever, man. That's the scripture saying.
I got that what I had. This is the book of Job 17 and verse 12. It says they changed the night into day. The light is short because of darkness. Basically, their rulership, man. Their light is going to be short because guess what? They dwell in darkness. It's going back into the point you mentioned, man. This guy being in rulership, push for that wicked vibration, is going to cut them off short. But their righteous, that light, that true light, is immortal, man. But you got to answer that.
Yep. If I may continue, it says, this Job, going back, Job 20:9, NLT. Those who once saw them will see them no more. Their families will never see them again. Their children will beg from the poor, for they must give back their stolen riches. And you know, we really consider the poor right now, man. Because what? We have no might. You can go to the UN, you're not gonna see an Israelite sitting down, you know, at the table with these other nations, man. All right, but here it is. It's gonna come a time where those who are called rich right now, they're gonna be begging from the poor, man. You know, please, master, please, you know.
Switch your places.
Yeah, that's it. Switch your place. That's it, man. And it says, it says that children will beg from the poor, for they must give back their stolen riches. Yeah, all these things that this devil has stole, you're gonna have to give that back, and you're gonna have to give it to the Israelites, man. The ones who are gonna be ruling. And we're getting closer to the kingdom, man. That's why you got many, you know, brothers getting the spirit of going into the kingdom now, because we're getting closer to home, man. It says, though they are young, their bones will lie in the dust. They enjoyed the sweet taste of wickedness. So he had his time. He enjoyed the sweet taste of wickedness. It says, letting it melt under their tongue, they savored it, holding it long in their mouths. Yeah, he's trying to stretch it too. You know, you got to consider that. You got this daylight saving. You know what I mean? You got it out.
In the place, you got that gun and lost his place. You still chewing it. The gun been lost his place. You still trying to chew that motherfucker, man.
That's it, man. But that's his devil, man. He trying to stretch that shit. Oh, but that goes into Revelations 12:12. That's why he's gonna come down with great wrath, man. Because he know he had but a short time, man. See? And it says, but suddenly the food in their bellies turned sour, a poisonous venom in their stomach.
If I make that food in their belly, it's really your mind.
That's it.
These devils are really troubled in the mind because ultimately they know that Yahweh is coming to get them. You got it.
Yep, and poisonous venom in their stomach. They will vomit the wealth they swallow. Yahweh Shah won't let them keep it down. So yeah, you know, that's really the point. But yeah, man, all the riches that they have gathered, you know, everything they have stole, the Lord is not gonna let you get away with that, man. You know, this devil, he's a big thief, and he thought he got off, man. You know, but the Lord is tracking your every step, man. And it's gonna come upon a time where he's gonna come down upon you, man.
Like Bobby Brown. Every little step you take.
Oh yeah, that's
Lord
it.
gonna be there, man.
That's it.
You gotta talk about it.
Yeah, I got one for you. This is Job 14:4. It says, I'll start at 5, Salaki. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
That's it.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
That's it. If I make, he got a certain bounds that he can't pass, man. You know, lets you know, man, you in the hands of the Lord, man. You know, hey, the Lord is even, he's controlling the king, man. You know, and we're telling you that. We're telling you your plans, man. Hey, that, you know, that's why we getting the emails and shit. You know what I mean? Because we're revealing his plans unto him, man. He's truly getting offended. But all we doing is just letting you know your time is almost up, man. You know, when the beloved elder Baba Bivens came upon the scene, that was the beginning of your downfall, man. See?
I got another one for you because we was going into that us being robbed, people being poor. This is Isaiah 42:22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are all hid in prison houses. It says, us being that robbed and spoiled, I'll finish it. It says, they are for a prey and none delivereth, a spoil and none saith restore. So it's no nation that has came upon this, that has shown up to restore us, man. It is Esau is raped, robbed, and murdered, and pillaged the planet through who? Gad started with Gad, Reuben, all right, and then he did what? He went across the waters and he brought Judah, Benjamin, and Levi as a child of slavery, bringing the nation together, and he robbed and spoiled that nation as a whole, man. Because when you look at Esau's economy, it's based off of Jacob. With the entertainment system, it's straight Judah, all right, or quote unquote what you perceive to be Judah. When you look at the infrastructure, that's all Issachar. When you look at the bread basket, that's all Naphtali, that's all Asher, and that's all Naphtali. It's Manasseh. You got Manasseh. You got Zebulun, Asher. Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali, and
Issachar.
There was another one you said. They feel Zan, basically. That's how you remember Zan. You got Zebulun, Asher, and Naphtali. So those are the nations, those are the tribes that feel Esau's bread baskets, because when you go into the delicate breads that are made upon the planet Earth, all of those grains and stuff come from what? Central and Latin America. So these are the people that are robbed and spoiled, man.
And if I may,
These
are the people who they make you look at as the scums of the planet Earth.
The scourge.
But they the ones that really make the world go round. Once you really go into it, you go into the northern tribe, they really make America go on. Like you said, the economy.
It says, I'll read back, it says, they are all snared in holes. Yeah, so here it is, this whole economy, this whole society is set up on what? Racist principles, man. And under these racist principles, everybody, it's a snare for everybody to get caught in if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian. All right? It's a way to get you caught up, man. But continually it says, they are hid in prison houses. And that's who? Is that consists of Judah and Issachar. That's what mainly makes up the prison house. That's the 70% of all prison houses in America are accounted for by Judah and Issachar. It says they are for a prey and none delivered. And that's what it is. We're a prey, man. If it wasn't for us going into slavery, we'd still be living in grass tents, man, and grass huts. So we should be thankful for slavery. We are for a prey, man. He don't feel bad about what he do to us. But Jake having fun, man.
Hey, not knowing you a fucking slave here, man.
And it says a spoil and none saith restore. So no one wants to restore the so-called Israelites. Here it is. They'll tell you all the time, hey, come back over here, black man. Come back to Africa. This is your home. What do they do the second Jake get over there? They up the prices on everything over there because they using American dollars. Yeah. So you wasn't really trying to bring Jake back through love. No, nobody's restored this robbed people, man. This robbed nation.
Because whoever got the nation of Israel in subjection, that's who's gonna be in rulership. That's who in rulership. That's why it says for spoiling. That's really for booty, man. They ain't telling you. It was a little thing. They said, come back to China, black man.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. You see it? Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot. And that's us, man.
If I may, like you said, that's us, man. We lost our heritage. You know, though Jake has these talents and different things in the entertainment business, you niggas still have the thinking process of a brute beast, man. So it goes back. They're gonna be cast out. They're gonna be cast into the fire, man. They bring forth no fruit. They're no good because they have lost that savior, man.
They're gonna be looked as what? As scum.
That's it.
As worthless. Because if you really, what's salt made for? Really, salt is made to really, sauce up their food, man. And what black people made for? To really sauce up entertainment. Is Chris Brown black or white? Black. He's black and white. But even let's go into this. Let's go into a guy like Eminem. Eminem said he's white, but I bet you he's great granddaddy black. Yep. Just showing you that the nation of Israel, which are the black Latinos and Native Americans, really carry forth the vibration upon the planet Earth. We make the world go round. Because when you go into the second Ezra, it says the world was really made for our sakes. Bible Kashar, brother, can hold that on dick, man. Because this world wasn't made for the white man. It wasn't made for you to slave and the shuck and jub and then go to concert and say, no, man. This world was really made for us to be in rulership, man. But y'all brothers got it. Brothers got that.
This second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, it says, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Yeah, how long shall we be in this wicked state? How long shall we be under the bottom? Bible Kashal, read up one verse on it. Because once he go into it, really, Ezra is complaining about the niggas that's in rulership, man. And we're doing the same thing today, man.
If I may, can I go to verse 56?
You got it, bro. You got this one.
It's so many.
54. Yeah, I know 54.
Yeah, this second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Yeah, now right here, people say, yeah, we all come from Adam. We all are made equally, but the Lord have a chosen people through the line of Adam, man. And those chosen people came down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and to brothers like us today, man. You got it, bro.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Yes, all this I spoke before thee. I'm complaining about this because you made the world for our sakes. Come on.
And for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yeah, so basically they are worthless, man. Because once you go into the mindset of these heathens, now it was these different damn Japhites, y'all know the damn token dance, nigga. Nigga, they be doing that shit in Parliament, man. If you do that shit in the kingdom of heaven, man, we'll bow your hand and feet and get out of here, man.
That's it.
Even when you go into Ishmael, a lot of them niggas, they be fighting their Parliament, man. Telling you that these niggas, these nations really don't know how to rule. The way they're gonna know how to rule is to be governed under the nation of Israel, which will benefit the whole planet Earth, man. You got it, bro.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heavens which have been reputed as nothing.
You say, read that again?
Yeah. Salakia. And now, O Lord, these heathen which has been reputed as nothing.
Yeah, these heathens which has been reputed as nothing.
Have
You got it.
have begun to be Lord over us.
They ruling over us, man. And the reason why they're ruling over us is the curses, man. You shall be the head and not the tail. So the word of Yahweh Shai, we fulfilling prophecy, man. Because we're going to also fulfill the prophecy of being the head and not the tail, you know? You got it.
And to devour us.
And to devour us. And the way they devour you is, you know, through your pockets. You got a bill and shit like that. But even then, you go to the grocery store and you got to add an extra 25 cents. That shit add up and even devour your mind, your culture. You know, black culture have took over the whole planet Earth, man. You got it.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover,
they're thy fervent lover, you got it.
are given into their hands.
Are given into their hands, man. And we are really the children of Yahweh Shai, but these people are using us recklessly, man. You got something? Real quick, you got it.
Going back to that word in their hand. This is Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him,
you got it.
or if he be found in his hand,
If he what?
if he be found in his hand,
You got it.
he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, and if I may, the damn devil have stolen us, man. And if the Lord come back today into America, we'll be found in his hands. The Lord said, how y'all get there? How y'all get from the Middle East out into the Western Hemisphere, man? And once you go into the history, what these people are trying to omit. Once you go into the history of these devils, man, they did some very treacherous things, man. They admitted some of those things, but they trying to admit slavery altogether. So 20, 30 years down the line, your kids ain't gonna remember. You know?
Got some quick. Yeah, the book of Numbers 35 and verse 34. Say, defile not therefore the land, but you shall inhabit. 33, so like, verse 33. Yep. So you should not pollute the land wherein you are. For blood it defiled the land.
For blood, it defiled the land. And what this devil did when he first came into the source of America, he killed a lot of people. Even once I know I'm from North Birmingham, even certain parts of the South, it's a such thing called red clay. People like, what's that red clay? And it's always been a legend. Oh, that's the blood of the Indians. That shit, if you get that shit in your clothes, it's hard to glut your clothes and shit like that. That's really blood, man. You got it, bro.
It say, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So the only way that this land is going to be cleansed by what? This devil getting put down, man. Now you got to speak in code, but everything that you did unto us, we're going to have to do unto you double to cleanse everything upon the planet Earth, man. To make everything right side up, because right now everything is upside down. The woman is ruling over the man, kids are out of order, you eat GMO foods that don't have no damn nutrients in it. The so-called white man is in power and not in chains. Everything is messed up right now, man. You got to know what?
God, so to back you up real quick. 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Sin, it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
So it's going to be a righteous thing, Spirit. It's going to be a righteous thing. You got that second? You got it.
God, 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Saying it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It's a righteous thing with the Lord to recompense tribulation and to people that trouble us. And that's what the Lord said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, man. You did something bad unto us, we got to do it unto you, but double, man. And these niggas are stupid, you know? And it just make me sick to see how docile and dumb our people are. You're going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man, but you're going to have to die on this side, man.
Right. Say,
you know? But that was it on it? You got it, huh?
Got one for you. Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah, and Solomon, matter of fact, go up. It's an error upon the earth. Read that part. Because Solomon like, what's going on? This shit out of order, man. You got it.
Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Yeah, and that's like Solomon saying, the Lord must, it's like Solomon saying, Lord must be tripping. What's going on here? You got it?
Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
It says folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places.
I wanted to speak to that era, and to the brother speaking on that error, that shows you that's the Lord's will, all right? Because King Solomon had to understand it through wisdom. He was like, damn, I know it's perfect, but it seemed like an error that proceeded from the Creator. He's understanding like, damn, this is Lord's will. Everything that's playing out is Lord's will. So it seemed like an error because through this particular quote-unquote silver error, everything is went wrong.
Went wrong, yeah. It's through the action.
Yeah.
That's like you coming home in the sink, so like, you coming home in the dishwasher in the bathroom, in the kitchen. You know what the hell going on? And that's like somebody, it's a renovation, you know? And that's what the Lord doing. He's doing a righteous renovation. Even though things are moved around, when everything done, everything gonna be safe.
That was it.
Yep, again, it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servant upon horses.
You know what I mean? It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. Bitches going to the rich ground. You know, nigga, it's fucking 6-7 buses just rolled by, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with this, the news, man, with the word of the Lord out here, man.
Yeah,
you know, you say you can seek the Lord first, and everything else gonna come after, man. So ultimately, these people actually, you know, whether that seed be planted and it grow, whether that seed be planted and it just die, guess what? We doing the job of the Lord, man. If you gonna hearken to that folly, that's gonna be on you. You got it? Yeah.
It says, I have seen servants upon horses.
Yeah.
Princes walking as servants upon the earth.
It was that guy, Theodore Roosevelt. It was a physical depiction of this guy riding a horse with a so-called Negro on his right-hand side and a so-called native on his left-hand side. You fulfilling prophecy, man, without even knowing it. You got it?
That's it.
That was it on it. Go back into the, brother got something? Go back to the 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. Because again, these people being in power is over. That's why the Lord said we are now given to their hands. Give me what you got, something. You have something?
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. I'll read it again from the top. Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
For that spirit, like the brother mentioned earlier, that was really the will of the Lord. So the Lord really sent us to Esau to get spoiled, man. You got it?
If I may start up a little bit.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Con. This is Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 6. Ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, said the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It says flee from the land of the north. You know, through the spirit, we can say that today. That's really North America, man. And we're fleeing spiritually through our mind. You know, brothers, we already know. Your body's here with me, but your mind's on the other side of town, man. Even though we're physically here with America, our mind's with the Lord. You got it?
For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, said the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai.
And that was a part of the curses too. The Lord shall scatter thee upon the four corners of the earth. The Israelites all around the world. You know, from China, from Israel, you know, from South Africa, from Brazil, everywhere, man. So the Lord scattering us was really a part of prophecy. You got it?
Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, now right here, that's beautiful. It says, deliver thyself, O daughter, from what?
Of Zion, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon.
That dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Now, when you go into the word Babylon, it actually goes back into the word Babal, which actually goes back into a confusion. So the Lord is really telling us to deliver ourselves from confusion. The confusion, if you don't know if that's a man or a woman. You know, the confusion, if you don't know who's in power. I don't know if I want to vote for the Democrats or the Republicans, man. These niggas are ignorant here in these latter days. And all of a sudden, when some shit go wrong, a nigga want to talk about politics. But you don't know nothing about it, man. You got it.
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Yeah, so whoever touches us really touches the apple of the Lord's eye. So the way the so-called white man treated the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, you're going to have to pay for that. Bible Kushai, you in Zechariah?
Come.
You get some on it?
Come.
Bible Kushai, brother, get Zechariah 1 and 15, for the affliction. Because the Lord really did send us over here to get punished, but this guy took it the extra step. You know, he said, yeah, just put them into slavery. Now all of a sudden you castrate people. and cutting their rods off, man. You got it, huh?
All right, this is Zechariah 1:15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Yes, the Lord said he was displeased, but he said, you read that again, Salah.
It says, for I'll read from the top.
Yeah.
And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
Yeah, the heathen that are at ease, the ones that are in rulership. You got it?
It says, for I was but a little displeased.
So, Lord, he was a little displeased. Yeah, my people in slavery.
He was just a little displeased with us. That's why he told us in Baruch, he told us, hey man, I sent you unto the nations because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Yeah.
Because what? We went against his law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's why the Lord said he was a little displeased with us. But hey, he said Jacob was gonna be saved.
Yeah.
With an everlasting.
With an everlasting salvation.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand these scriptures, man.
Hey, understanding prophecy. There are a lot of these things that we speak about is a necessary evil. You got to go up. Finish it up.
It says, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Now, who is that they that help forward the affliction? Yeah, you can say these other heathens, but even the so-called white man in debt, because that's where they get their orders from. Man. You got something? You got it, bro?
No, because I was just wanting to add. That's what the precept we brought out earlier, and none saith restore. So you help forward with the affliction. If you ain't talking, if you're not getting on Esau's case, and be like, yo, okay, you done raped, you done destroyed those people. China, hey, Moab will constantly get on these UN summits and everything. But like, look how you treating the black man. Look how you treating the black man. But ain't nobody trying to help us out.
Yeah, nobody coming. Nobody saying, yeah, we need African Americans to be on the EU panel. You know, nobody ain't saying that shit. It's not really no people that's representing us as the people. And the reason why, because this kingdom wasn't made for you, man. This really kingdom was really made for us to serve out a captivity. That's why the Lord said the Lord sent us for a spoil. But just going back, these people for the affliction. They gave you fake food, GMOs. Yeah. They gave you Planned Parenthood. They gave you abortion. All those different things instead of giving you life. Why they ain't tell you about the land sample, man? You know?
Yeah.
You got it, though.
They gave you cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes, man. To ease your pain.
Yeah.
They ain't tell you to read the Bible. Read Psalm 91. You know?
That's it.
You got it, though, huh? I got you. Hold on, real. You got it. You got it. Go take it to me.
Now, in the book of Hosea, chapter 3, starting verse 4, it said, for the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim.
Yeah, you got it. Baby.
Hosea 3 and 4, for the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim.
Yeah, ultimately we're going to not have our heritage. We're not going to know Yahweh by Ahchya Yashiyah. That's why we got to know the spirit. Like even the men that been before us, man. Elder High Priest Abba Bivens, even when they brought forth the word unto us into this day. He the one that brought that priest, King Marshall. So now we have people to look to for that standard of righteousness, man. Apostle, you know, you got it.
God, verse 5 says, after it shall the children of Israel return.
Yeah, and after Abba Bivens come out and this word start coming out, now you're going to be able to return it to Yahweh by Ahchya Yashiyah. You got it.
It says that seek the Lord Yahweh their power, and David their king shall fear the Lord Yahweh by Ahchya Yashiyah and his goodness in the latter days.
Yeah, and that's the spirit. But before those things happen, you had to lose it. And then the Lord had to give it back. Now you appreciate it more. Through the spirit, once you go through hell, you start to appreciate things even more, man. You know? But that was it on it? You got it. Let me give me what you got first, then you got it. Then you got to know.
It comes from.
See, that's spirit. You got it. Oh, you got it. Okay. You got it.
This is Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 9. For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord Yahweh by Ahchya Yashiyah of hosts has sent me.
Yeah, so you're going to know that the Lord sent us because the Lord really put us to this lower state And he's going to be the one that put the heathens to a lower state, man. He's the one that really controls who's in rulership, man. Going back into Daniel, the 4th chapter, he set up the basis of men. And really now in this lifetime, we really set up to fit that prophecy, man. You know, you got it.
Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, said the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
And they say, sing it and rejoice. We singing and rejoicing right now, man. By bringing out prophecy, man, breaking down the downfall of America, tearing down of Babylon, man. That's a part of us singing and rejoicing, because we know after this kingdom fall, the glory of the Lord will be established upon the planet Earth, man. Forever and ever happily ever after, man. You know, that was on and on.
Got one for you. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, in the NLT. And I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, "This is what the sovereign Lord says: My jealous anger burns against these nations, especially Edom, because they have." hey, Lord pointing out Edom, man.
Yeah. Hey, I don't like Gab, especially.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I know it was Gucci Man and Waka Flocka. They was beefing. He was like, Gucci, you cool? I want that nigga right there.
Yeah. I saw that.
That was an old video.
Yeah, I remember that.
2008. But that's how the Lord do with Esau, man.
That's it.
You got it.
That's it. It says, because they have shown utter contempt for me by gleefully taking my land for themselves as plunder. And we see that, man. It says, therefore, prophesy to the hills and mountains, the ravines and valleys of Israel. This is what the sovereign Lord says: I am furious that you have suffered shame before the surrounding nations. So that's what we have done. We suffered that shame, man. Like the brother was going into these other nations. They look down upon you. You know what I mean? They may tap the fellow that's next to him when you walk into the store. Hey, watch out. Keep your eyes on. You know what I mean?
Negro.
Yeah. Nigga. You know? It says, therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says: I have taken a solemn oath that those nations will soon have their own shame to endure. So that's the thing, though. Y'all time is coming, right? All right? You're going to endure the same shame that the Israelites had to endure, but yours is going to be forever, man. You see? Because like we read earlier, the Lord has a chosen, and the Lord, hey, he changed not. All right? That's the reason why we going through these afflictions. At the end of the day, we have to understand that this is only the chastisement of the Lord, man. It's just the Lord showing us that he truly, he loves us, first and foremost with the elect. But, he loved the nation, man. But again, like I said, it start with the elect first. But as for you other heathens, you're going to be judged according to your wickedness, man. The Lord's not going to give a damn about you. But he's going to use the Israelites to judge you, man. And to put you in your place, man.
That's it. Real quick, you got it there for me.
This is Baruch 4, chapter 4, verse 25. My children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. I started from the top. Baruch 4 and 25. My children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High.
If I may add out, they say suffer patiently, man, because these things that's happening is really well deserved, man. The Lord is not going to put nothing on you more than you can't help. You got it? For thine enemy hath persecuted thee. Yeah, you got persecuted. You're going through hell. You got it.
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
But shortly we're going to see the white man be destroyed, man. Through World War III and ICBM nuclear missiles, man. You got it. Because he's going to have to be repaid for the things that he did in slavery, man. He's going to have to be repaid for the things that he did into the Latinos. Come on now, you got it.
And shall tread upon his neck.
And shall tread upon his neck, man. So the Lord is going to run down on the so-called Edom, on the so-called white man, which is all the modern day Edomites today, man. You got it.
My delicate ones have gone rough ways.
And those delicate ones is really the elect, man. They've been going through it. That's what they say. That's what the Lord said.
Yeah.
And were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy.
Yeah, as a flock called upon the enemy. And really, the Lord really set us up to get caught by the so-called white man. Yeah. Really to teach us a lesson of what not to do. You know, the reason why it's a lot of persecution coming upon the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, because y'all niggas wicked, man.
Right.
Love adultery, smoking weed, idolatry. Nigga, worship Beyonce like that's God, man. You don't even know him. She could be a wicked person behind closed doors. You know?
Talk about Beyonce's internet.
Internet, you know?
You done came on Beyonce's internet.
You feel me? You don't know what she doing behind, you don't know what that girl doing, man.
Hey,
Yeah, she got her own church, man.
if I may, like a lot of these celebrities, they actually the worst people of fucking Israel, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord gave them their glory right now, man.
Beautiful.
Cause they the worst people of fucking Israel, man.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like, so like you got
the Lord put the worst on top at the worst time.
That's it, bro.
Got it.
That's it. That's why a lot of these guys.
The last shall be first and the first shall be last.
That's it. Whatever they do is broadcast it. You know what I mean? They can't walk nowhere without cameras in their fucking face. TMZ questioning them niggas and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because these are the worst people in Israel, man.
Yeah.
These niggas on the down low. You know, they have to do some things to get where they at, man.
Yeah, do some things for a piece of change, but really what it shows that these people don't have really integrity and honor, man. That beats everything in the world. You have integrity and honor and some type of standard for yourself, man. If you a man and you like to get done that way, if you don't like to do it the regular way, then you don't have no standard for yourself, man. If you're a woman, if you don't like it done the regular way, you don't have no standard for yourself. But guess what? That's what the so-called white man loves. But you gotta know up.
Back to Baruch chapter 4 and verse 27. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry to the Most High. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Yeah, and we're going to be remembered of the Lord, man. You got to read that one more time, up.
Baruch 4, 28, 27. Be of good comfort, O my children.
Yeah, be of good comfort, man. Because even though we go through this hell and now people are in a messed up state mentally, the Lord is still saying be of good comfort. Yeah, you're going through hell, but guess what? You got it.
And cry to the Most High.
Yeah, cry until the Most High. That's what's wrong with a lot of people today. They don't go into God. First thing they're gonna run to is social media. You got it.
For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Yes, you're gonna be remembered for the same person who brought this suffering upon you, man. Come on.
For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High.
Yes, it was your mind to go astray from the Lord. Christianity. You worshiping a white Jesus. Come on.
So,
Muslims. Niggas eating pork. That's a part of you turning your head from the Lord, man. You got it.
So being returned, seek him 10 times more.
And a part of you seeking him 10 times more is you really returning to your heritage, man. Because when it says come to the Lord, the Heavenly Father, which you people ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, whose true name is Yahweh, the Heavenly Father named by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, guess what? If you return to them, everything will be happy unto you, man.
Right.
Everything will be well unto you. If all Israel turning to the east today, we'll be in the kingdom.
Oh yeah. That's it.
But at the end of the day, it's ignorant niggas out here who love this world and this lifestyle, and they refuse it, man. Niggas don't know that you really gonna be in the midst of World War III very, very soon.
That's it.
But you being in a dead and docile state, you're gonna be caught with your pants down. You got it.
I got some. Real quick, barbershop. Hosea 5:15.
That's it. That's it.
It says, I will go and return to my place. Till they acknowledge their offense.
Yeah, the Lord said He gonna go into His place. The Lord gonna sit back and watch until you acknowledge your offenses, man. That's one thing that's wrong with people. People say, don't judge me. No, you're supposed to get judged, man. Because you're supposed to acknowledge your offense so you can be a better person. That's one thing that's wrong with people today. They don't like to be accountable, man. The word of the day. Matter of fact, look at the word accountable, man. For you people. Because people say a lot of women are not accountable, but niggas ain't accountable too. The whole nation, man. You people are wicked here. And that's the reason why the Lord is going to send a mass destruction, man. ICE, people think Trump sent ICE. Guess who sent ICE? Lord. The Lord. With a W, man. You got it, bro. Because y'all, people are wicked. Hearing these other days, and they're not being accountable to their wicked deeds, man. You got it.
Yep, matter of fact, so like, I'm gonna get accountability.
Yeah, accountability, Prophet Prashant.
Yep,
You got home, you got it. Very good.
got the word accountability in the simple Google definition. It says the acceptance of responsibility for one's actions, decisions, and commitment.
Yeah, acceptance for one's responsibility, actions, or commitment, man. Now, if you don't pay your bills, and you get kicked out, that's gonna be on you. You gotta be accountable for your actions, especially here in these other days. You lay down with a man and then you get an abortion, you're really not accountable for that action, man. That's really wickedness, man. An opt-out. And that's what America teach, man. You gotta opt out of your righteous judgment, man. You know, but it gets to a point you're not gonna be able to opt out of it when those missiles come, man. You got it, though.
I mean, Jeremiah 6:15.
Say,
Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Woo! Read that again, huh?
Say, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Were you ashamed when you was doing wickedness, smoking weed, committing adultery, you cheating on your damn man? You got it.
It says, nay, they were not all ashamed.
No, you wasn't ashamed. Come on.
Neither could they blush.
Yeah, you couldn't blush. Come on.
Therefore they shall fall among them that fall.
Yes, because ultimately you was proud for your wickedness, man. A woman to be proud for having sex with multiple men, that's sick out here, man. A man to be proud for having sex with a D-low man, that's sick, man. That just shows you how upside down this world is, and ultimately the Heavenly Father needs to come back. You know, come on.
It says, at the time that I visit them, they should be cast down, saith the Lord.
Yes, in the time that the Lord is going to visit you, you're going to be cast down, man. And the reason why you're going to be cast down, because you trusted in the kingdom that was falling down right before your eyes, man. You thought the Lord was going to reinvent this place. You thought it was going to be a resurge of wickedness, but guess what? It's not. It's on a high decline. Inflation is hitting. The infrastructure is messed up. The people mindset are more gone than ever. So ultimately, Yahweh Yashiyah only have one thing for you, which is death, man. You got it, bro. That was yours.
Hosea 5:15, it says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
If I may, because the Lord is basically saying, it's like, look, man, I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all, because Jake is Jake got a procrastinating spirit. Jake, we always, hey, Lord, I'm finna sin, so hey, let me go ahead and get the turtle dove, let me go ahead and, you know what I mean? So Lord's like, man, they really do feel like I'ma just always forget them. You know what? I bet I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm really finna turn my back on you. I'm really finna let this Edomite get down on you, to a point that the Lord allowed Esau to get down on us so bad that it reconstructed Jake's DNA. It severely cut Jake off from his power in the sense of spirituality, in the sense that they couldn't conceive the Most High without Esau being somewhere in the mix.
Mix issue, yeah.
Esau has to be in the mix.
That's like the creation of the so-called white Jesus. The blue-haired and blonde hair, that actually put a strangle on our people, man. You got it, though.
You want to finish that out, Prophet Prashant? Read that, because I'm going to bring this in.
Hosea 5:15, it says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, and we're in our affliction, and we're seeking the Most High early before what? The judgment comes, man. So in us seeking the Most High in our affliction, it leads us here to Hosea 6:1. It says the response to God's rebuke. It says, come and let us return unto Yahweh by Ahchya Yashiyah, for he hath torn and he will heal us. He hath smitten and he will bind us up. You gotta go.
Yeah, basically how the Lord torn and spin us. By basically taking away this truth. You didn't know that you was Israelite. You didn't have that connection with your power like you did back in the time of Solomon and David. They really did a play on our people, man. And they always go back into the first precept we brought out, that 2 Thessalonians, that they should not come except there be a falling away first, man. So that was a necessary evil for us to fall away so the Lord can heal us, so the Lord can really show his power, man. Look what I can do.
That's scared.
You know, motherfucker that was once a crackhead, now he's a child of God.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now, man. You got it, bro.
It says, he will bind us up.
Yeah, and really that binding up is really slavery. You're getting in captivity. I'm bound up in jail or whatever. You got it.
It says, after 2 days will he revive us.
Now you go into those 2 days, you know, it really goes, you know, I say 1,000 years is nothing but a day unto the Most High. But after those two days, you got it.
It says, in the 3rd day he will rise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
Yeah, and we shall live in his sight, because even once you go into that slavery, with 350 years, for lack of better words, once we was you know, we did 16
from 1619 to 1969.
That's 350 years, and basically that's when the Lord really pumped in our chest this word, man. Pumped in our chest this understanding, and really breathed into us the breath of life, man. But before that happened, what had to happen? We had to be fucked up in a messed up position so we can actually lean upon the Lord. Because really, that's when the Lord comes unto you, when you at your most lowest state. Once you look at the story of Jonah, Jonah ain't really want to do what the Lord told him what to do. Well, what the Lord had to do, he had to put that thing on Jonah, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's how you know how hard-headed our Israelites is today. The Lord is going to have to put that thing upon you. Yeah, real quick, though. Baba Kashah, brother can look up an article about Portland real quick, about Portland and Oregon, and then look up ICE. Because it's getting to a point where they really bringing a faction together for these people to come after the nation of Israel.
That's right.
It's not like they're going into the suburbs, going out there into the deep countries. No, they come into urban neighborhoods, man, where the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans meet at. You got to know what.
This is just to bag you up, Psalms 139 and 8. You got it? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. So every situation that we find ourselves in, the Most High had his hand in it, man. And we make our bed in hell. We make our bed in hell every night, man. Hell simply goes into a bad condition, a lower state. We make our bed in hell daily. The Lord is with us, man. So what more when the Lord is with us in the day of deliverance, man? For the individuals that are following him, that has followed him and listened and obeyed his word.
That's why it gets to a point, man. Esau, he just finna send out his military because he know they got but a short time, man. And it shows you that Yahweh Yashiyah, he's against this devil, and we're against them, man. You know? But Baba Kashah brother can get Revelations 12 and 12 and then get that article. You got that article? Just type of the military presence in Oregon. Because it's always going to be a military presence everywhere. It's a military presence that's really finna be established in Alabama. Not too long ago, we got word out here that the National Guard was out there at Blackest. Right. And you think they just out here just thinking, they just, no, man. It's getting to a point when this place is gonna come a draconian system. When the laws of Esau is really gonna cost you your life. You know, you think somebody's gonna, you know, you get pulled over, it gets to a point you get pulled over, and you know, you're trying to argue with an officer by a ticket. Those days are long gone away with, man. Through the laws that this devil have signed off, they can legally shoot you down now. Even Trump told these guys when he sent them to Oregon that he used the military so they can use what? Full force. That full force is not talking about we're gonna tackle you and put you in handcuffs. No, that full force is this devil taking away your life. Y'all brothers got it.
Hey,
Real quick. I got you real quick.
there was one in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Mention, I know they told Chicago police to stand down.
Yeah.
They have the ICE, and I got an article on that. This is from TimesNowNews.com. It says where Chicago police told to stand down amid attack on ICE convoy, leaked dispatch fueled fury. And it says a leaked computer-aided dispatch messages has initiated controversy in Chicago after reports claim police were ordered not to assist federal agents who called for backup during a chaotic immigration raid.
Yes, because ultimately what that's doing, that's really a battle of power between the mayor and the governor. A lot of these mayors, that's why the mayor of D.C., he didn't want Trump to come in there. The mayor of Chicago, he don't want Trump to come in there because that's really showing you that you can't handle this. You know, you got it.
It says Border Patrol agents were surrounded by protesters after a ramming incident in Brighton Park.
Yeah, and a lot of those incidents be what? It be what it's called, people that get paid off, man. Damn is the term for it. Not super soldiers, but eat planks. The age of provocateurs. It's age of provocateurs set up with every protest, man. To push forth the narrative of the government, of the so-called white man, so they can push forth another law. You gotta know what.
That's it.
Give me what you got.
This is from PBS News. It says, what to know about Trump's National Guard deployments in Chicago and Portland.
Yeah, in Chicago and Portland, in D.C., that's one, but even down here is Memphis and Alabama. You know, you got it.
Some National Guard members ordered to Illinois by President Donald Trump now protecting federal property near Chicago ahead of Thursday court hearing on their deployment.
And they protecting federal property because that's the property where these government officials live on. And they already preparing for the people to buck up against them, man. You got it.
On Wednesday, 200 Texas National Guard troops sent to Illinois started working in the Chicago area, according to the U.S. Northern Command spokesman who spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity to discuss operational details not made public.
Yeah, operational details not made public. And the reason why these details are not made public, because ultimately, you niggas don't look up shit anyway. Niggas are so dumb and docile. But if it was made public, you'll be aware. It's gonna get to a time when these people are gonna be in your grocery stores with guns, man, to make sure nobody steals something. It's gonna get to a point when these people are gonna have lines of people taking a little device, making sure you don't break line, you know? There's gonna be a lot of things happening for the Lord to fulfill prophecy and for this beast system to be established, man. People don't know that you're living in the midst of this new world order, man, you know? But you gotta know what?
If I may, just going back into how they plot in secret, roughly paraphrase, you know, behind closed doors, that's when they make these laws and legislations. That's why it's so important to have the testimony of Lord Yahweh, where light being shed on these things and not the oppressor is being pointed out or called out, so to speak.
Hey, those spiritual radios, man. We call not to play before you even run it, man. We disrupting your plans, man. You know? But that was it on it? You gotta talk about it.
Yeah, I got two little articles, but this article is going in backing up the brother's point where he's saying that, you know, this is gonna be a battle between the states and the feds, all right? States powers versus federal power. And Donald Trump using federal powers trying to, he's moving particular chess pieces on the board to basically be a dictator here. All right, this says, Mayor Brandon Johnson signs ICE-free zones executive order prohibiting use of city property for federal immigration operations. I'll jump down and hit the point. It says, the mayor is using protecting Chicago initiative, inviting local businesses and community organizations to join the citywide effort to safeguard our communities while advancing measures.
That's like, if I may, why they talking about the community? Because they know when the government get in there, like the National Guard, they know when they get in there, and once you go into these Gurgle troops, these EU troops get in there, they know what's going to happen. That's why they talking about, everybody, let's get together so we can keep this thing safe. Because even the police ain't going to be able to save you from a Gurgle troop.
With that being said, I got to bring this out. It says Trump faces MAGA backlash for plan to build a Qatari Air Force facility in Idaho. So that Trump, he had been setting that up for years because I've done military training with foreign troops. But now you're talking about, but they're going to Eglins Air Force Base in Florida. Now they have their own base where when you walk into the base, it's not going to be English. It's going to be their language. It's going to be Sanskrit or whatever.
Arabic.
Yeah, Arabic. It's going to be Arabic. Signs all throughout the Air Force Base. So he's going to put. Don't you think they're going to send mad troops over here to get the so-called quote unquote American training, the modern warriors training, like the.
If I may, quote unquote crowd control.
Yeah,
that's what they gonna call it, crowd control.
Yeah, because they gotta bring these. They gotta have a justification of having these international soldiers, these foreign soldiers on American soil. So when a couple of these National Guard individuals and these weekend warriors, they ain't built like that.
Niggas run a mile every.
Yeah, for the ones that defect or whatever, for the ones that defect, and you got the good boys, these Edomites. yo, Esau gonna put mad money in these foreign soldiers' pockets to come against the citizens of America, man.
And if I may too, because even a lot of the people of the National Guard, they're gonna flip the script because they're gonna know it's wicked. But once these EU troops come over here, they really gonna be doing out of spite, man.
Yeah.
They already hate you Americans, man. You know, but at the same time, once this thing happening to you, you really are not prepared for it, man. These people are dumb, they dumbfounded, they don't know nothing about politics, and when World War III come, now a nigga got an opinion, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden, this nigga Trump been saying this shit up with ICE for damn 8 years, but when it finally come, now you got, no, nigga, we been told you about it, man.
That's it.
And that's how you know that Jake don't know that it's gonna come until it's too late. When they say putting not off the Lord from day to day, Bible Rashad probably get there, pull out the precept. Give me what you get that
Revelation.
Get that Revelations 12 and 12.
Right. This is Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
It says, woe into the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Now, once you go into that word woe, it means destruction, man. And to the people of the world, man. You got it?
It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
He only know it's only a short period of time before he get taken out of rulership.
Right.
And he's finna do any and everything to take it back. Again, that ICE is just not for the Latinos, man. It's gonna be for you blacks. It's gonna be for you Joe Six Packs. It's gonna be for everybody who don't wanna go along with get along with the government, man.
Baba Kashot,
Come on.
Jazz, you speaking on that because as the saying goes, Northern tribe first and Southern kingdom word.
That's it.
He got ICE for you fucking Latinos, but he got the National Guard for you fucking niggas, man.
That's it, bro.
That's the Lord, man. He bringing the wrath upon you niggas. But if I may, Baba
Give me
Kashot,
what you got.
this is the
Give me
book of
what you
Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 5. Oh, Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff, their hand is in my indignation. So also it's the Lord controlling this devil, man, to come down upon you niggas, man, for all your wickedness and your iniquity that you have done upon the planet Earth. It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge. Yeah, that's you, Jake. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you specklebirds, that may look like the other nations, but your forefather go back to Jacob, man. The Lord is finna get ready to bring wrath upon you people, man.
Beautiful.
It's all thus said the Lord, man.
Sit out.
It says to take the spoil and to take the prey. See, that's how this devil look at you niggas, man. Like prey, man. And spoils, what you say, oh, that's booty.
It
you
is
know,
booty.
a lot of you women, you come out here, you look like fucking sluts. Hey, Esau, get off on that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is a bloodthirsty devil. If you don't know him now, you gonna know him soon, man. It says to tread them down like the Maya of the streets, man.
That's it.
Hey, you niggas gonna become dust, man.
Yeah.
All right, he gonna come through your houses, ravishing your wives, all that shit. That's coming, man. That's the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And you gonna know what the fear of the Lord is in that day, man. And that thus saith the Lord.
You got it, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
You got it, bro.
16 and verse 7. But there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
That's it. Baba Kashah, read that one more time, brother.
But there should be in every place and in the next cities a
That's it.
great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
That's it, man. Hey, that's gonna be in every place, man. Baba Kashah, you can get that word insurrection. Baba Kashah. You got it, Doc.
This is Amos 3 and 6.
That's it.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Ooh, and if I may, this trumpet being blown now, man.
That's it.
This a warning. This an eerie sound. Some of you niggas hate to hear it, man. That's how bad it is. Bring it out, bro.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, this trumpet being blown in the city, and of course the people are not afraid, man. You know, you see it by the way of you niggas' actions, man.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, niggas dying every day, B. But guess what? It's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man.
That's
All right,
right.
the one who you know, you ignorantly known as God and Jesus Christ, man. You got it.
All right. It's surely Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And that's what he done. He revealed his secrets. These things that you don't know, these things that you lack understanding in, he revealed them to the servants, his prophets, man. Certain amount of men that he got up, set up throughout the four corners of the earth to give you the understanding, man. Baba Kashab, I get Jeremiah 3 and 15. Baba Kashab.
Hey, lowly men.
That's it. Lowly men. man who looked like you.
Hey, somebody who you want to reverence. And when you go into John the Baptist, they say, what man is this? The Lord said, what do you expect? A reed that's shaking in the wind? You know, ultimately, the servants live in gay clothing. Basically, you ain't gonna be no soft nigga being a prophet, man. These are gonna be men that's rough around the edges and ultimately hated. Hey, that's the reason why the Lord, they killed the Lord, because he was hated amongst a lot of people, man.
That's it. Hey, if I may, they coming in the spirit of Lot, man.
That's it.
You know, Lot couldn't be no soft prophet dwelling around all that fucking wickedness, man. And you righteous, you know? You couldn't be so. You had to rebuke them niggas, man.
That's it.
You know? And that's what the Lord is coming in the same spirit of his prophets today, man.
Beautiful.
But you got it, bro.
All right, this is Jeremiah 3:15.
That's it.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So the Lord got certain pastors according to his heart, man, that shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's why the scriptures tell you, lean not unto your own understanding, man. Because the Lord already got it set up for you, man. All you got to do is hearken, man. But you got it, bro.
If I mean, it's niggas that's too emotional, man.
That's it.
Now, once you start raising your voice, niggas start feeling, that ain't a God.
Yeah.
Not knowing that the Lord cussed you niggas out back in their day, too.
That's it.
When John the Baptist came, they came to John the Baptist. What John the Baptist said? Who warned you to flee from the wrath, man?
That's it.
No, we ain't got time to play with y'all, man. You got it up.
This is Psalms 139:21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
Woo! Hey, that's the spirit that we in, man. Because we fucking hate wickedness, man. Right. You see the benefits of what wickedness has done to the planet Earth, man. None of you niggas know right, man. You see, all you do is dwell in wrong, man. So yeah, we coming in that same spirit of the Lord. Do not we hate those that hate thee? Because when we bring this before your table, hey, you deflecting it, man. Yeah. You turning the shoulder. You know how you knock a plate hand out of a nigga. I mean, you knock a plate out of a nigga hand. You know what I mean? That's what you niggas doing. We bring these living waters, this everlasting bread unto you. You knock it out of our hand, man.
You've been slaving over the stove.
Brothers
been doing research and things like that. You motherfuckers, man.
That's it, man. You know, but you get offended in that, man. So guess what? All right, you hate Yahweh Shemel, but we fucking hate you, man.
That's
all right. And yes, the Lord does hate, man, because he's a just power, man. You got it, bro.
Hold on, real quick, I got something to egg you up because you said the Lord do hate, right? It's the book of Amos.
That's it.
So like, this the book of Amos, chapter 5, and I'm going to jump down to verse 10.
That's it.
It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gates, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
And see, the main thing you niggas live by is only God can judge me. But you don't want the Lord to judge you, man. Even considering in the time of Israel, they was telling Moses, hey, we want to talk to the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Hey, them niggas got the scattering when the Lord got the talking, man. No, you don't want the Most High, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, you better get it right here, man. But see, you people hated those who rebuked in the gate, man. You see, because you niggas hate accountability, man.
See, I got a little bit more selective. Let me jump down to verse 14. It says, seek good and not evil, that ye may live.
That's it. Seek good and not evil. That's all it is. This the good news, man.
Yeah.
Like the elder Pastor Hall was going in, the glad tidings, man.
Glad tidings, man.
You know, this all this is, man. It's just a way of life. This what's gonna give you everlasting life, man. The Lord is telling you to seek good, man, so that ye may live. But you niggas don't want to seek that, man. You know?
It says that ye may live, and so that the Lord, the power of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken.
Woo! That's Salak. You got it. Finish
okay, Salak. It says, hate the evil, love the good.
That's it. And Salak, if I may, because we looking for Yahweh Shemel Shah to be with us when this devil come down with great wrath, man. All right, because he's coming. It's a build up to all of this, man. You know, here it is. He got the entertainment business going just to distract you fucking niggas, man. Because you're not gonna be prepared when this nigga come down upon you, man.
Yeah, a famine.
Oh, yeah, famine, great pestilence, all that's coming, man, to Babylon the Great.
Inflation.
That's it, inflation.
Job loss.
That's it. Yeah, why you think, goddamn, you spending more money on groceries than you is on fucking rent, man?
That's it.
You know, because it's the build up to this shit, man.
Yeah, come.
It's the end of this kingdom, man, and it's coming. You got it,
It
bro.
says, hate the evil and love the good.
That's it.
And establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord power of host will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
That's it, man. Hate the evil and love the good, man. Yeah, we hate the evil. We fucking hate this place, man. And we'll boldly say it, man. Why? Because this shit is fucking wicked, man. And we need the Lord, man. All right? That's why you got men out here sacrificing their lives week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this fucking place, man. Because you niggas are wicked. And you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you exalt that fucking wickedness, man.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look, and what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
If I may add, because if it was a nigga like Jay-Z, Donald Trump, a nigga be listening, man. Chris Brown. But if it's a poor man, for lack of a better word, they say who this nigga is, man. This nigga don't know the Bible.
He ain't got no money.
He ain't got enough money for me to listen, man. Fuck, you know, guess what? We still gonna push out this word. You got it, bro.
If he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. And that's every celebrity. Like, after that nigga don't entertain you no more, the first thing they do is make fun of him. Now he's a laughing stock. So what more would they do with us, man? What you got?
Back
You bring that up?
To back you up, Zechariah 7, verse 11. It said, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear.
So basically, when the word came out, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I got the Breezy Bowl to go to. I'm trying to get us some bras tonight. That's all well and cool, but hey, when the famine of the word happened and we ain't out here no more, who are you gonna look for then? Cause we telling you what's to come. But now, hey, they ain't got enough money. They look uncomely. He ain't got no line up. I don't like his shoes.
He's speaking
It's all
rough.
cool. They speak too rough. Continue.
God, it says, yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Yeah, so your heart is your mind. So you harden up your mind. You harden your mind against the Lord. You got it?
That's it. Let's get it.
An adamant stone, man. A hard stone. You got it?
It says, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah host have sent in his spirit by the form of prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
So basically, you harden your ears to the hearing of Yahweh Shema Shah to a point that he was like, you know what? Screw it. I ain't talking to them no more. I'm just finna bring judgment against them.
Yeah, because ultimately they think we just crazy. We'll be crazy.
We just angry black men.
Yeah, because guess what? Noah was crazy as hell until he was the last one that was alive, man.
That's it.
People don't realize that we finna go into an apocalyptic scene. World War III is on the scene, but people is not recognizing. How dumb and docile can you be, man? You think the prices increasing, inflation, and even shrinkflation. You buy a bag of 50-cent chips, that's mostly out. That ain't something that happened on accident. That's something that these devils doing to play on your mind psychologically, man. Because once the famine hit, a lot of you motherfuckers are gonna starve to death, man. It don't take none but what, 2 days for you to die without food, and what, a week to die without water. These are the days that we're coming in, man. Y'all brothers got it? Come on.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 6. I get it. I'm going to get this verse 6 in the KJV. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Yes, I might be rude in speech. I might cuss, but not in knowledge, man. Because I'm manifesting really the words of the Lord into you niggas, man. You got it.
Verse 7 in the NLT. Was I wrong when I humbled myself and honored you by preaching the Most High's good news to you?
Yeah, was I wrong for telling you the truth, man? You know, was I wrong for trying to save your life? Because that's what we're doing, man, by pushing out this gospel. You got it?
It says, without expecting anything in return.
And we don't expect nothing from you niggas, man. Because guess what? Next week, guess what? We're going to be out here, Lord willing. We was out here last week. We was out here the week before that, but what was you at? Niggas don't even got to commit to go to church every Sunday, man. And then have a reason to try to judge us, man.
Yeah, but they want a faithful man.
Yeah, you want a faithful man. Come on, get the F out the spot, man. You got it, huh?
That's it on that, but I got something else.
Come on, now, give it to me, bro.
This 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, hear me, O Judah and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. And if I may, that inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem going into the entire nation Israel, so-called blacks, natives, Latinos. He's telling them to hear, listen, pay attention. It says, Believe in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua your power, so shall ye be established.
Yeah, it says, believe in the Lord your power so you may be established. Come on.
Believe his prophets.
Believe his prophets. Come on.
So shall ye prosper.
So shall ye prosper, man. And the reason why you niggas will never prosper and y'all will die in the Jacob's trouble in World War III is because you didn't hearken to the prophets, man. You got it, bro.
That's it on there.
You got it, Tom.
Hold
Hold on, real quick.
Yep. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed.
My people are destroyed, man. Niggas are ignorant. That's why you got bad credit. You can't keep a man because you are destroyed mentally, man. You got it.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
For a lack of knowledge. Come on.
Because they have rejected knowledge.
You rejected this truth. Come on.
I will also reject thee.
So God, the Heavenly Father, is going to reject you. You got it.
Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
You forgot your Lord, your power. Come on.
I will also forget thy children.
The Lord will also forget your children. And just because you reject the Lord back in your past life. Because believe it or not, we might be crazy, we might not be. It's a thing called reincarnation. If you hated the Lord 2,000 years ago, you hate him today, man.
That's right.
You know, but that was it, y'all got it.
Yeah, bring that up, brother. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Yeah. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, this is what's coming, man. Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is the judgment of the plant, you know? Because why are we here? We're here for Jacob's sake. The earth was created for Jacob's sake. This is Jacob's trouble. Now you had individuals a couple of weeks ago come out and say, yo, the rapture is upon us. The rapture's coming. Yo, they sold houses. They gave things away. You know, all in hopes of Jeebus coming back. But hey, we still here. What's the day, man? October 11th. You see? So they was hoping that the rapture would actually be true because they feel the temperature or they feel the change. They see the shift changing, and that shift is changing towards what? Jacob's trouble, man. The judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's people because they refused to hearken unto him. Instead of getting over on this side, listening to the word of the Lord, Jake finna go watch a dancing demon tonight, man.
Let's say, it's the only thing you gotta do, man. You put the Lord first. Yeah. You can do whatever you want, not do whatever you want to do, but do the Lord first, and all these things shall be handed unto you, man. You're supposed to get the will of the Lord out first, man. But you gotta do it.
So this thing of Jacob's trouble is coming, man. You see glimpses of Jacob's trouble. All you gotta do is look back to chattel slavery, man. Look back to the transatlantic slave trade. If buck breaking was horrendous, wait to Jacob's trouble. If gator bait was unbearable, wait to Jacob's trouble. You'll really see what time the Lord is on, man. You can bring that out one more time. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah.
Hey, Bob, let me get these real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Con. This is Ecclesiasticus on Sirach chapter 5. And I start at verse 5. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. If I may, he said, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. Telling you basically, you know, you should be fearing the Lord and not continue to walk in these wicked ways of Babylon the Great. Right. Verse 6, it says, "And say not his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him."
I mean, and people say God is good all the time. But guess what? God is going to even be good when he kills a lot of you people, man. You got to go.
It says, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Yeah, going into his righteous anger. And it rests upon you sinners of our people, man, and the rest of the nations. And the Lord is going to destroy you for your wicked ways. As the brother just brought out, we're entering a time of Jacob's trouble, and you ain't taking heed to the warning. Therefore, you're going to be caught and taken in these times. Yeah, if I may continue, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
So, hey, if I may, it says make no tarry to turn to the Lord. So don't wait, man. You're supposed to hurry. You're supposed to double time. You're supposed to be speeding to get this understanding, man. You're supposed to tarry, wait, dragging your feet. I'm gonna get there. They know I called them. I told them I was gonna be 4 minutes late. Nah, it ain't no late appointment to this, man. If you miss this bus, you through.
All right. So like, if I may, you know, you seeing these signs up, you know, America gonna be destroyed. You hearing brothers intelligently going through articles and scriptures, breaking it down correctly. You supposed to be asking, what must I do to be saved? Well, how can we escape these things y'all talking about then? You know, you got to be seeking the Lord, man, while it's time.
Man, but that's why you can see, man, the Lord said, you are, many are called, but wait, few are chosen, man. Because we're calling y'all spiritually right now. But it's only going to be a few that's going to be delivered. And really also says as a wave to a drop. So you really people, it's really good when you don't listen. Because now it's more good and spoils for us, man.
That's right. Okay. Hey, it emboldens us when we see individuals like a crowd of jakes and not one stop, not one spectacle. Like, nah, hey man, we possibly those guys. It builds your confidence in the Lord, man. Because you see how many people reject this, man. It's only 144,000.
Yeah.
That ain't a lot. That's less than 1% of the world. Come on, man. This is a great number that we're a part of, man. This is a great work that we do.
Even the 1/3 and the 2/3, man. Because the regular, when you go into it, Jake is mostly the people upon the planet Earth, man. You got it, though.
Yeah, nah, you got it, bro.
Y'all brothers ain't got nothing.
Yep.
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh Yashiyah.
And it's gonna be many. It says many because Jake reproduces like roaches, man. So hey, look at all these Issacharites, man. That's Esau problem at the board. Hey, Jake is reproduced. Read that back from the top.
God, at 2 Ezra 7 and verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh Yashiyah that is set before them.
Yeah, so the Lord, here it is, the Lord giving us a chance here in captivity to get to know Him again, to reestablish ourselves, to recommit ourselves back unto Him, and our people refuse to do that, man. So the Lord said, what? Hey, they don't want to turn back. After all of this, after all of the hell I done brought on to them, after all of the ass kickers I done gave to them, I helped forward the affliction through Esau when he was supposed to restore you, and they still don't want to get right. I just got to bring judgment at this point, man. Because that's infuriating to a father when he gives you an open space for repentance and you choose not to take that opportunity to get back right with him. Hey, man, F you. That's the sentiment. You got to think this is a man, man. The creator. You can bring out what you let it on that.
If I may, just back up your statement. It's like, what it say? Many shall perish, and it said because they despise the law.
The law.
Right, and that word law go in the body of prophetic teachings. So the prophecies are being explained unto you. You've been prepared and told what's going to happen before it take place and what to do to be saved. Because it said He given straight commandment. Right, that commandment is telling you to fear the Lord and repent and turn back to the ways, the ancient ways. Seek the old path while you have time. Going back, if I may, to that 2 Ezra chapter Ecclesiastes or Sirach chapter 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
And that's why Esau gives you the bread and serpents. Hey man, it's been at least 500 jakes that done stopped right here. Read that, and did they inquire the word? No, they didn't, man. Read that back one more time, Baba.
Sirach chapter 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
So, hey, Jake think that they got time to turn back to the Lord, man. This is the time to get to understand Him now, because this is really these people's last chance to get to know the Lord, right? Hereafter, it's gonna be mad jokes. Though here it is, Chris Brown came to the city. You had these niggas over here mad. You could have been getting that girls. You could have been doing anything you wanted to, but you want to yell at us at a bus stop. No, nigga, you could have been getting the golden ticket, the word, man, the understanding of your how about Ahchya Yashiyah. But you chose to go to a breezy bowl, man. That should be to your demise, because the scriptures tell us that what an hour of affliction maketh the man forget a life of pleasure. the life of prosperity, man. Roughly paraphrase.
They say in the time of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction, man. Because niggas prospering now, man. But once you get afflicted, once you go through hell in the time of Jacob's trouble, once you starving in that 36 hours, you 36 hours into that famine, you ain't gonna remember the greasy bowl, man. What you gonna remember was your last meal. You know, niggas are gonna start remembering the last time you ate, the last time you had a bottle of water. The Lord is finna get ready to humble you niggas, man.
And when you could have had a great meal, and if that's all you ever got was this meal of the Lord right here, that would be able to suffice you in that day, man. If you will remember this meal that Yahweh gave you.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
One more. Set not thine heart on goods unjustly gotten.
Yeah, so set not your heart upon America. America is a good what? What did it say?
Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten.
Yeah, so all of these goods are unjustly gotten. You think Chris Brown would be dancing if it was his choice? No. Hey, Esau's forcing this nigga, man. You see? That's still a people robbing, spoiled yet again, man. All right, so this place, this wisdom that Esau is giving you, hey, it's off.
For they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
Yeah, so read that one more time, that very end part.
For they shall not profit
Right
thee.
before that, Salah.
Sirach 5 and 8. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
Yeah, so this breezy boy is not gonna profit you in the day of Jacob's trouble. You going to your child's graduation is not going to profit you in the day of Jacob's trouble. Why? Because it did not facilitate towards the furtherance of Yahweh Shai's kingdom. It wasn't to the speaking of the gospel of Yahweh Shai's coming, man. So what good did it do? It was for naught, man. So the goods that we gain in the kingdom of heaven is going to be towards life, man. It will actually benefit something. It'll have a benefit towards something. The things that we do in this society benefits nothing. Me going to work was only beneficial to the fact that I was able to put gas in my car, I was able to pay the power or whatever so I could come out and do the work. That was the benefit of me going to work. But outside of that, me going to work is not beneficial, man, in a society that is finna be destroyed.
You got it. Because Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people calls them to err.
Yeah, and who are your leaders, man? DJ Trump, of all people, man. A guy that couldn't even get into acting, so he came into the realm of reality television. You see? Yeah, the WWE. And what did you do? It was the Office, man. No, you're fired. Come on, man. Everybody thought he was gonna make America great again, all due to the fact that he was firing people on the Office, man. And he's the son of
a trillionaire.
Yeah, basically, man.
But if I may add too, it just shows you America is a joke. Your leaders are nothing but celebrities. The same thing with Ronald Reagan. So you really can't take this kingdom seriously, man. This the same guy who kissed a man in a dress. But now, 25 years later, he's the king of a people, man. He's your one leader, man. So a lot of these people like Putin, they don't respect Trump, man.
Yeah, he's a joke, man.
He's a joke.
Here it is. Putin is a former KGB agent, man. This dude is a killer. He's a true warrior. What is Trump lauding himself to be? I've stopped 7 wars. I need the Nobel Peace Prize. He's pretending, man. You got a guy that's actually pretending. This guy isn't in office because he's actually did something that was beneficial to society and pushing it forward. If I mean something innovative.
Because even you go back into the ancient world, a lot of the leaders, the reason why you say him up as a king, because he was a general. Your guy was good at war. He was good diplomatic. Because look at Putin. Putin was in the
KBG.
The KBG. Putin was in the KBG. So he's really well trained to know how to rule and do everything.
Yeah, that's why he walked with one arm is stiff, one move, with the other one don't. Why? Because the Russian government teaches them, hey man, you keep this hand stiff because you might have to pull that thing at any given time. Yeah. You see that stoicism in his movement, now he hardwired, man.
Yeah, and you would take him more serious than Trump, man.
Yeah, because as the brother was going into, when you look at the leaders of old, how nations pick leaders, it was either a military man or an individual like you would catch a Daniel or a Joseph where they showed you extremely wise men. Daniel showed himself, it was Daniel that saved Susanna. Daniel showed himself to be a wise man within the nation at the age of 12, man. You see? So it would only behoove the people to, put their money or bet the over on Daniel, make him a leader, follow after this guy. Because the Lord has already shown that, he has a proclivity towards intellect.
He's beneficial.
Yeah, he's beneficial to the nation. How's Trump beneficial to your nation when he's a joke, man? This dude, he hasn't cleaned water. He hasn't came out with an invention. I could see you putting Bill Gates up as your president because he came with Microsoft, this, that, and the third, whatever. But you got Donald Trump in your office.
If I may add too, niggas so stupid, they like Trump because of damn stimulus chicks. Not knowing that they fucked up the economy, man. That's the reason why $20 an hour is not feeling like $20 an hour. But niggas will be just sufficed with damn a tax, for lack of better words. Because that always that stimulus checks is, man. Once he go into the big debt bill, people think Trump is benefiting this place, but the only thing he's doing is making it worse, man.
Yeah, he's gutting this place,
He's gutting this place. And what they're doing, they're setting it up for this beast system. Because it's going to be one day that this digital lifestyle, whether it be tapping, Apple Pay, Venmo, it's going to get to a point where they're going to try to put that in your arm, man. They're going to try to jab you up. And that's what Trump is there for, man.
That's right.
You got to do it.
You bring that out because this is the guy that is going to. He just came out day before yesterday and said that he was meeting up with international leaders to bring about this digital currency, and that they need to come together and understanding about what type of system to use, man. Hey, you can bring that out, Baba Kushah.
I got something to back you up.
You got it.
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 3. An unwise king destroyed his people.
Yeah, and Trump has destroyed this place, man. And he ain't even been in office 300 days yet, man.
Yeah.
He ain't even been in office a year. And you people are through. You straight finished, man. Yeah, go ask those Nebraskans. Go ask those go ask those farmers in Arkansas right now. They finished, man. You got it?
It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
And how shall the city truly be inhabited? By the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. And that'll be through the by way of the elect, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man. That's the elect is going to live. We should be beamed out of here, Lord willing, we be a part of it. We should bring back forth that nation of righteousness, man. Was that it on that?
One more. It says, verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is
the power of the earth is saying what? Read that.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
Somebody give me Joel 9 and 24. So the power, who's in the power seat right now? You got Putin, you got DJ Trump. These are the two most powerful political figures that you see on the planet, man. It said what? Continue.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
So with these guys in charge, and your plethora of presidents prior to, all white, by the way, outside of what's his name, Barack. Hey, they ran America into the toilets, man. The American system is circling the drain. CTD. Yep. This place is over with, man. Right. Look at you people. All you got left is the Breezy Bowl. That's all they got left is the Breezy Bowl to try to get them over the fact that I had to work 2 weeks, maybe a month and a whole to be able to afford these tickets. I'm gonna get wasted tonight, and I'm gonna have to worry about rent tomorrow.
Hey, you gotta admit, you forgot too now. Niggas got a Young Buck concert too now.
Oh, shit.
They got a Young Buck concert, so it's 2 months rent.
2 months rent, man. Come on, you got it, bro.
Back you up. Isaiah 24 verse 9, it should not drink wine with a song.
Yeah, you should not drink wine with a song, and that's what's going on now. The things that used to make you people happy, hey, it just ain't hitting the same, man. You got it?
It says, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Yeah, so the more you indulge into your pleasures, the more miserable you are, man. Because that same island that you used to get away for peace is now become your became your prison island. Is there any more on that?
Yeah. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down.
And this is the city of confusion, man. And what is it now? 4 years ago, I could say he, she, they, and them. Today, I can't. It's just he, she. What is it? You got to make it make sense, like Eve would say, man. This is a confused place. You got it? Who gonna work? Is it gonna be man or is it gonna be machines? This is a place of confusion. And with all of this, it's supposed to be robots and AI taking over. Why is he talking about how you people are gonna work? Why isn't he talking about how this place can be a utopia now? How you should do less work? He ain't talking about you doing less work. No, he's telling you to put in more hours, man. When a robot's supposed to be doing the work for you. But that's what happens. The brother was going into. You got wicked rulers and leaders of you, man. You got it.
It says, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets.
As a crying for wine in the streets. And what is that wine? It's understanding, man. It's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. Everybody's gonna be wondering, hey, what do we do in this time? What are we supposed to do? He's not feeding us. We told you that the government was gonna come against you. Why do you think he took away Roe v. Wade? This is a turn-up course. How many women are gonna get freaked off on tonight and get pregnant? And now you can't abort the child. You're gonna have to drive to North Carolina and spend all that money if you got it. But you don't. So what's next after the turn-up? You can't get an abortion. You're gonna be right in them line with those 5 kids, looking for Esau to save you, looking for the government to save you. You're gonna be finished, man. This government has played you people. But you caught up on bread and circles. You got it.
It says, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone. Enjoy this breezy bowl. Enjoy the NBA Youngboy concert, man. Because these things are coming to an end. It's finna get to a point that you're not gonna be able to afford this. A breezy bowl or news? All right. One more precept. Brother's got one.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, while he may be found.
And this is where the Lord can be found. Whether you like our speech or not, this is where the Lord resides. His name is Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. You got it?
Call ye upon him while he is near.
And he's near right now. So whatever you're going through, if you know you're going to this breezy bowl and you got rent due next week, and you ain't got no way to pay it, hey, it behooves you to remember the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
If I may, just going back, you got to remember the Lord now, because World War III starting,
That's
the
right.
family going to hit, and all hell going to break loose. So if you don't hearken to it, it's going to be on you.
Yeah,
With that, we pray that it was edifying. We want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We want to give double honors to our Apostle Elder Ray Millstone and Shalom.
Shalom tonight.
Hey, let's go ahead and wrap it out, man.
Water.